Why are we seeing the kinds of stuff that we are from ICE agents and from CBP agents? I think primarily it's because their training has been cut down significantly. I don't think that's a secret. I think we all know that. When somebody gets hired to a federal law enforcement agency that's not the FBI, they go to a training facility called FLETC, which is in Glencoe, Georgia. Typically, this training pipeline is 16 to 20 weeks long, and they get trained in a whole bunch of different stuff, right? Use of force, apprehension techniques, policies, procedures, de escalation tactics, defensive driving, like all kinds of stuff, right? It's a really robust and rigorous training program. But what they're primarily getting trained on right now is just special tactics and the use of force, right? All the other shit has been trimmed out of the pipeline, and now they're getting pushed out. At the longest that I've seen is 8 weeks. And I've seen some reports that some people are getting pushed through in as little as 40 to 45 days. So this is significant. So, but I think that explains why we're seeing a lot of the behaviors that we are right now. They're not being trained or hired to be stewards of the law or to protect law and order or execute their duties in accordance with any kind of policy or procedure or the law. They're just being hired to be instigators and to go intimidate. You don't need a whole lot of training for that. And I think that's why we're seeing a whole lot of the asshole behaviors that we are. We're seeing people that don't understand how to de-escalate tense situations. We're seeing people that don't understand what the law and what the regulations are in terms of the use of deadly force. And I think this is really just a good red flag or a good indicator in terms of where the head of DHS is, where the head of those who are leading CBP, ICE, and the DOJ are. They don't give a fuck about law and order. They don't give a fuck about policies or procedures. They're leveraging these law enforcement agencies to coerce, extort, and intimidate the people in our cities and our states. I'm Ian. This is the Decency Rebellion.